Grayson's numbers are in for Tuesday. It is the number 4 movie of the week. No, not the week, the day. And compared to Aquaman The Color Purple, my Grayson's numbers have increased. And people are saying that this movie was doing so poor, which it currently is. But the holiday, we all said that about Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots was performing so poorly at the very beginning, Elemental, okay? The Puss in Boots sequel, this movie is not no Puss in Boots, okay? This movie is not no Puss in Boots Last List, okay? It is not no Puss in Boots Last List. The reason I'm comparing this to Puss in Boots to Last List is I'm comparing the box office numbers for this and Puss in Boots, okay? Here. I think that is the number 1 movie to compare this to, because both movies had the same opening. Okay, so we have Mike Grayson versus Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Puss in Boots had a 2-day head start, so we'll be comparing this number. So on its 5th day, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, okay, add 18 million. Mike Grayson is already at 24 million. So this movie is outperforming Puss in Boots: The Last Wish at the box office currently. And we all know how well that movie did well at the box office. This is why I'm not worried about Mike Grayson's numbers compared to the video I saw about it. And yeah, the guy didn't say the movie was good. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't have an opinion on it. So, what most people say, it's just another Illumination movie. It's nothing really special. But kids are gonna want to see it throughout the holiday weekend. Throughout the holidays. Okay. The movie, if we're using the current numbers, okay, which would be around 46 million, the movie needs to make $145 million globally, not just in America, globally, to break even. As well. And I do think it will probably be among Illumination's lowest grossing movies, but I do think eventually it will pass the $180 million and need to make money, given the fact that the movie is having pretty good rigs over the holidays. The only movie that really should be concerning is Aquaman's numbers. Aquaman's numbers is the one that's really concerning at this moment. We're not going to update the actual numbers, but Aquaman is doing very poorly. And it is not as concerning as a movie like Ferrari. Okay, a movie that needs to make $250 million to break even. Then, yeah, it's another movie based off Ferrari. Like, we already had the 4v Ferrari movie. Now we have another one? And The Color Purple also needs to make a lot of money to break even. Then, I don't know if they will release this in other countries. Yeah, they're releasing in other countries. You have to wait. You're gonna have to wait until January and February for the international box office for most countries, and March for Turkey. So this movie's gonna be a long road ahead. I think they're hoping that the Oscars will pull some hype for the movie. It's one of those movies that is obviously fine for Oscars, so they're releasing it as close to the Oscars as possible. But Mike Grayson, I think, is the least of the worries compared to other movies like Anyone But You not performing all too well. And yeah, it is sad that original movies not really perform. Still, I was struggling. Animated and non-animation, the 3 highest selling movies of the holidays at this current moment is 2 remakes, because Willy Wonka, The Chocolate Factory, and The Color Purple are remakes, and Aquaman, which is a part of the DCEU. So you still have that, the franchise movies dominating the non-franchise movies at the box office as well. And that's still something that is I think is very, very concerning. But even like the franchises, like Trolls Band Together isn't doing too well at the box office as well. I think, this could be the make it. I think this movie's not going to break even. Then, at this point, I just don't think it will. But Mike Grayson is performing far better than what I think his name is Faxabum. I know he has like a lot more subscribers than me than what Faxabum is saying. And yeah, even if you do not like this movie, you still be rooting for this movie's success because every original movie making money is a good thing. Okay, because it means it is telling people that people want original movies. People want original stories. Okay, even if it's like a generic story or generic, people want to see original stories. Okay, people want to see original IPs on the big screen as much as the everywhere else. But the holidays is gonna save this movie from being a box office failure almost certainly as well. And it's doing very similar to Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. And Illumination movies typically have very good rigs. We'll be adding the other Christmas movies, which is both of the Sing movies. We can, what can we can't add Sing? Okay, Sing is an example. We can compare this. I know it's not gonna make the same amount of money, but if it performs like this, it'll do like Puss in Boots. We'll add Puss in Boots in the total as well. And the movie will perform like that, will likely perform similar like this, or likely will still perform over like this. It still probably make $150 million. We can also add in Sing 2 as well. And we can compare it to Illumination's post-pandemic holiday movies as well. Let's also exclude the first Sing from this, and just compare it to Sing 2 and Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, the last holiday offerings. So this movie performs like Sing 2. It will probably go up here to around what Puss in Boots was and kind of level off, probably passing $125 million. Because Puss in Boots had way better rigs than Sing 2. But Sing 2 had a better opening as well. Sing 2 had a better opening. Meanwhile, Puss in Boots had to have the rigs. Sing 2 also reached when COVID was much more dire, was much more of a bad thing. Meanwhile, Puss in Boots, COVID is back, but it's not really as dire as it was the past couple of years, especially 2021. And also, Sing 2, I think, was competing with Spider-Man No Way Home as well. Puss in Boots was also competing with Avatar. Mike Grayson is competing with a bunch of other movies. We can also add in Wonka and Aquaman as well. Well, the two movies it is competing with as well. So we have Wonka here, which is probably going to continue doing well, adding to its profits. We also have Aquaman. Aquaman's this green one here. And the movie is at 40 million at this current moment. And we can also compare Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, compared to the first one. And see how well that movie will end up. Yeah. And we can see where the first movie will end up if we compare it to the first Aquaman movie. So Aquaman throughout the holidays opened to $67 million and ended up making $215 million. The movie will likely pass $100 million by the end of the holidays domestically, given the fact that people are going to watch movies, in the holidays. The movie will probably make around 130, because then afterward, because there's no movies during, I think that's where Mike Grayson and The Color Purple will probably excel along with Wonka compared to Aquaman. Okay, because Amber Heard is an actress that people is not an actress people like. I think that does definitely hurt the sales of the movie. It might level off around 100 to 120, 130 million. But it seems that Aquaman throughout the holidays is not struggling all too much as people would thought. Okay, I thought the movie would struggle. Okay, but the movie is actually holding on quite well throughout the holidays, making 8 million, making 10 million. So these are, if it holds on to around 8 to 10 million to 9 to 10 million, Aquaman will probably continue to do okay, but won't turn a profit. And Mike Grayson could become the next sleeper hit, like Willy Wonka or Wonka is. So that's about this video here. Goodbye.